Hi, everyone. Welcome to SBR Sports Picks. His name is Mike Brenner. My name is Peter Lojak. We are the odds couple. We come to you at sportsbookreview.com. It's definitely March Madness.
It is March Madness.
It's definitely March Madness. I'm feeling it, but NBA doesn't stop when you when March Madness hits. In fact, there can be some great value. It's a unique time because the second half, sort of, the malaise of the regular season can set in for some teams. Some teams really picking up. We got 10 games. Very interesting situation.
Like to blend something real quick because Dana
go ahead.
Lane yesterday gave me a good tip. He's from the Puckheads. He, by the way, went 3-1. He said, this is a great time. March Madness is so crazy. He said the books soften up a little bit on hockey. So I wonder if I soften up just a little bit in that NBA. Maybe not, but maybe. Because Dana was talking about totals, and guess what? He went 3-0 on his
Very
totals
nice.
yesterday.
All right, Mike Brenner. Well, you got to pick it up a little bit in the NBA. Your overall record is negative, including teasers. Without teasers, it would still be nicely
but
positive.
Guess what? I'm feeling good, and I'm not panicking.
Okay.
I've hit, let's see, 4 out of the 5 power picks.
Very nice.
But NBA is going to pick up.
Yes,
I have no doubt about it.
I think our long-term viewers know that when you start feeling it in the NBA, you really start feeling it.
All these guys that are so loyal and so confident through thick and thin. And I had one guy goes, you know what? He said, Mike, for those that are bitching, obviously they're not into the marathon because I am still up. So with that being said, let's move forward. Let's get it done. And you know what, though? I have to pick it up, Pete. They deserve better. How about you? You doing all right?
My fade value consistency has maintained. If you fading me day in and day out, you are up nicely, and that has continued into last week.
But let's also know that you are kicking ass and taking names in college basketball right now.
As predicted. All right, so here we go. We got a bunch of games, Mike Brenner. I think I'm seeing some stuff. Maybe I think I'm seeing has some fade value. A lot of interesting games. Let's touch on the interesting games. If any of the interesting games that I bring up are games that you have a pick on, I love when
you're on a roll like
bring it
this.
Up. All right, first one, Toronto-Washington, the second game of the home and home. Toronto, how much is the Lowry loss affecting them? Probably a lot. Yeah. Maybe they'll be able to. They got to figure out something on offense. Will they figure it out this game? I don't know. Washington definitely a good team. I'm thinking about over here.
Well, I don't even know. I think Dennis just needs to lean to his left and throw me that damn pole, which you don't physically have to do. This is a pass because these are two teams that have a lot. Again, you're coming off a home and home.
Yeah.
And somebody went into someone else's territory. But Pete, you might have the angle on the total, but as far as anything else, I got to stay off because anything could happen in this game.
I am going to take the over.
But I will say this: Bogdanovich was a great acquisition for Washington. They got him from Brooklyn. This kid's drilling threes at a percentage rate right now that's crazy, and it takes the pressure off of Beal and Wall. Look out, man! This team is going to be dangerous.
All right, I'm going to take the over 206.5 minus 110. It's gone down a bit, but I think I'm liking it. All right, let's see.
That trigger pistol.
Another interesting game. Cleveland. What's up with Cleveland? Coming off of a straight up loss to Boston. They've lost a bunch in a row. ATS. Atlanta very up and down. They had a great game against Boston a few games ago, but then they've had a bunch of other kind of embarrassing losses since the break. Sure. This is a tough one, Mike Brenner.
Well, it is, but you know what? We got to think about this also, which Andrew Bogut won't be playing tonight. He is officially signed. All right. They brought D. Williams in, and when they signed him, he played the same night, fit in, and then the last game he missed a couple clutch shots, but you know what? He's not afraid to take it. He's got the balls, and after that loss, LeBron said, hey, we learned some good things from this because we're putting another piece together. Tonight, they're going to find that piece. It's going to still take some time, Pete. It might drag, but I think in the very end, I think foul trouble for Dwight Howard's going to win this game. Give me the best shot line Cleveland on the full game.
Okay, -3, -101 is what we can give you.
A foul shooting is going to determine this. You're going to see a hack-a-shack done on Dwight Howard, and I really, really think tonight Deron Williams is going to get that much closer with LeBron, and I think it's done. Full game, -3.
Yeah, Atlanta, they've lost 3 out of the last 4 ATS, but the Boston win was big, so I don't know. All right.
And the Schroeder that took over for Teague when Teague left, he's been inconsistent up and down. Then they got rid of Kyle Korver. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. All right, now this game is a total 10-foot fold for me. I'm just going to bring up, see if you have anything to say about it. It's the Knicks at Philly. Now, I faded the Knicks with Orlando, and the Knicks, Porzingis is back. The Knicks are kind of winning, right?
Yeah, I know, and Philadelphia.
And Philly is coming off of just one huge ATS loss, of course. Before that, they've been killing it ATS-wise. If they were a bigger dog here, I might take Philly, but at just +1.5, I don't know.
Wow, man.
The 10-foot pole for me, but do you have anything to say about this one?
Yeah, my heart and my gut and everything, especially with Porzingis back. But the only factor for me, Pete, it is the Melo factor. Is he going to show up? What else does he have to prove? Is there any way he can do a sign and trade or something since the trade deadline's gone? He says he doesn't want to tank for a draft pick because that's what Phil Jackson's leaning to. D. Rose yesterday said, this triangle offense, I don't have any other choice but to run it because that's what they want us to do. So you got unhappy players, which you know what? They may just have a free-for-all and have fun and go get it done. What's going on with the injuries? Is Embiid? He's still gone, right?
He's out for the year.
Okay, so I don't know if
Yeah,
Get
so
back
that's
to that
just an
one
interesting
later.
game. All right,
It
we'll
is,
get to that
yeah.
one later. All right, another game that's interesting is Utah coming off of a
Do
pretty
you know of any
embarrassing-
game that's not interesting?
Some are more interesting than others. Anytime you have a
Okay.
team like Utah coming off a blowout home
how
loss,
you just
and
keep
then they're
rolling.
a big
You don't miss a
home
beat.
favorite in their next game, it is an interesting situation. Are they going to
Yeah.
bounce back? How big are they going to
Yeah,
bounce back?
yeah.
The Nets, are they undervalued again? 2 straight decent margin coverage for the Nets. What do you think, Mike Brenner?
Yeah, I know, but the Nets are still the Nets. They got rid of Bogdanovich, so they lost that little threat. You got a not desperate, but you got a pissed off team that said, wait a minute. But you know what? This bump in the road comes to any good team that's young, that's coming together and is a force, because they are. Let's not forget it, all right? They only have maybe one injury, Rodney Hood, out tonight. Read a really nice article about Gordon Hayward. This kid is a leader, and Quinn Snyder is that coach. He does not just bear down and start dogging his players. All right, I like what I'm doing in this game, and I know it's going to be high, but they're going to blow up early and often. I want the first half best shot line, probably about 7.5 or 8.
Utah 8 minus 110 is what we can give you.
Pistol
Yeah.
Pete, you ready for this one? You're
Yeah.
going to like this
Okay,
one.
all right.
I want the first half team total for Utah. I love this.
Okay, you want the first half
yeah.
team total for Utah
Yeah.
on the over.
Yeah,
All
on
right,
the
so
over.
that would be, let's see, let me just find
Yeah, come on. You
that'll
love
be
this.
about
This is interesting.
99. So the first half total is 99, so Utah, so it'll be about 53 and a
That's what I
half.
thought. I think they're going in that locker room with 60 or more, so I'm going to take it, and I'm feeling really good about that, Pete. Yeah, over 53 and a half, or
All right.
if it's more. Again, you got too many good
Sure.
talent on that, and that team is in a battle right now for positioning for 3 and 4 and so forth. So they're going to show up tonight, and Brooklyn's just going to do what they do best.
Okay, now this is definitely, some games are more interesting, some games are less. This is definitely one of the more interesting games, right?
All right,
New
hit it.
Orleans without
Wow.
DeMarcus Cousins got a win as I gave. I don't know.
Yes.
Did you join me on that?
No,
that
I
was
didn't,
what-
but I
yeah.
wanted to, and I should
Yeah,
have, because
yeah.
guess what I did? I got busy and forgot. And you've done that a couple
Yeah.
times, but you nailed that damn
So
thing,
I nailed
Pete.
that one.
God.
Now
And
Cousins
you know what
comes
you said?
back.
You
What was
said,
that?
and it was great. You said the fact that Cousins is out, Anthony Davis
Right.
has that comfort of knowing
Well,
this is
as
my.
we know,
yeah.
professional basketball, college student,
Bam.
pro basketball
Yeah.
is much more about the system
Yep.
and
You nailed it.
the chemistry than it is about the actual
Yeah.
sum of the parts.
That's why
so-
at the end of the day, Pete, seriously, no matter what the record, it's the insight and the breakdowns
Yeah.
that we give.
Right.
It's advantageous. Bottom line, it keeps it interesting. Nobody can hate on us for having insight.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
I give good insight and
you
shitty
look-
picks.
and,
but
and
no,
he's,
no, anyway.
and he's very good at looking good.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So the question is here. Now they're at home against the Spurs. The Spurs have generally seemed like they're playing well.
know.
Definitely
Yeah.
capable of a double-digit win against anyone.
I don't know about that.
I'm thinking about the over on this one. You have anything to say about this one, Mike Brown?
No, again, this is a 10-foot
Yeah,
pole for me
yeah.
as well, Pete, because I'm not sold on San Antonio. I'm not sold on this LaMarcus Aldridge being that leader. Tony Parker is banged up all the time, and nothing against him. He's done it. He's paid his dues. He's won his titles, but he's getting older. And Ginobili literally choked last game, right? When it was getting critical, he had 3 turnovers within a minute and a half and missed 2 shots. So he's starting to push and press. He's not the same Ginobili. This is not the same team,
Okay.
and Kawhi Leonard cannot do it all. Pete, I don't know. I think this could be a trap game,
Yeah.
and I don't think they're going to beat anybody right now by double digits.
All
not
right.
tonight. So
yeah,
I'm off
gonna,
of that.
I'm going to hold off on that
Yeah,
one as well.
I'm
As I would be
staying
leaning
off.
over. Now this is a pick that I think what do you? I don't know about this one, Mike Brenner. I had a great
me
call
help
with
you
the
out.
Pelicans that one day, but then I got a terrible call with Orlando for some reason. And one
What do
thing
you mean?
when you,
We both did. Remember, I
Yeah.
jumped on with you on both of
now,
them.
one thing you want to be careful of in sports betting is when you have a wrong read on a team and
Yeah.
you keep going back to the well.
Yeah.
It's okay to
I've
go
heard-
back to the
yeah.
well, right? So
Yeah,
my
I've
question,
gotten
correct.
hurt like that.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I'm worried that's how I am about Orlando right now. I feel like they're a
I-
team with
yep.
some spark and some life to them, but maybe not. I'm thinking about taking Orlando plus 3.5 against Miami.
I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
No,
Tell me.
because the other night was real. Because again, I had them also on the half end of the game. Was it New York? I believe it was.
Look, but 2 games before that, Orlando
I know,
blew out Atlanta.
I know, but
That's
look,
a real result,
Gordon,
right?
Gordon got banged up again. Okay, they're dealing with some injuries, Pete. They're dealing with some injuries,
right.
and you got a Miami team that just hey.
Oh, they've been
besides
great
one or-
ATS,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
couldn't. I can't go against them right now with Whiteside and Dragic
Yeah.
doing what they're doing.
Right.
I would have to, because you are my friend, I would pull you off
Okay.
that ledge.
All right, I won't go on that. Are there any other picks you want to give to us,
Yeah,
Mike
there
Brenner?
is.
Okay.
There is. I like the Memphis Grizzlies. All right,
oh,
going into Dallas. I like them on the full game. All right. Now here's my reasoning for this. Memphis is healthy. They're playing good. All right. Dallas is really going through some stuff. Now you got Matthews out tonight.
3
Barea's
straight
out.
covers for Dallas. They've been playing
Yep.
great.
Are they straight up wins though?
For their last 2 home games are absolutely straight up wins.
Okay, straight up
Yeah.
wins. As a whole, though, they're in a positioning battle. Here's my factor, and this guy's not made any really difference. He's not worth the money he's getting paid, but Chandler Parsons is going back into Dallas. That was not friendly when he left. This guy's finally going to maybe earn a paycheck tonight. I think tonight they put it together. I will gladly take this pick.
Really?
I think Memphis is just a damn better team.
See,
They're
I was
deeper.
leaning leaning Dallas here.
Let's go head to head.
So you like
Let's
Memphis
go head to head.
minus 2.5.
Come on, let's go head to head, Pistol.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
okay.
baby.
All right. Okay.
I love
Okay.
it. Absolutely.
Memphis minus 2.5. You know, and I'll take Dallas on the money line. I'll take
Okay.
them on the money line.
All right.
I think
I
if
like
they,
it.
I agree with you that if they come to play, they probably win. If they don't come to play, they probably lose
I think
by
they're
a
coming
margin.
to play.
Yeah.
I think right now tonight, I think you're going to see a huge game from Gasol, and you're going to see a huge game, big time from Randolph.
All
He's
right.
overdue.
Okay. Minus 2.5, minus
I like
108
it, Pistol.
is your line. Do you have anything else,
I
Mike?
do.
Brennan?
I love this game. I love this game, and I like it in two ways. It's going to take a minute to get it done, but you got a very, very upset Clippers team that knows they're better than what they've showed. They just got their asses handed to them. They're going to take it out tonight on the road. Where are they going, Pistol?
The Clippers are going into Milwaukee,
You're damn right.
who's been terrible
Just
lately.
a terrible,
really slumping. Yeah.
Terrible. This team is really a mess, and Jason Kidd, his job is definitely on the line. I want the best shot line for the full game because it's going to, Anakopo's going to bring it, but full game is what's the best shot?
Well, it opened to 3.5. Now it's up to 4.5.
Exactly.
So 4.5
I saw
minus
it.
107.
I'm going to take the 4.5, and you know what I'm doing? Because I have a very good teacher to my left. I am going to take the Clippers on the whole game. Team total over, baby.
All right,
They're going to
the
blow
Clippers,
up.
Let's see.
Should
let's
be
see.
about 111.
Yeah, let me see. Clippers the team total over is 107.5 minus 113.
I love it, Pete. I think they're going to put up 115 to 120. You better jump in on this one, baby.
Yeah, let me see.
Totals
what
jump in.
What my notes were on that one. Clippers have been a huge overtrender on the road.
Buddy, they're going to do it. I'm telling you, Chris Paul, it's all coming together tonight. Everybody's healthy.
All right, okay.
Get in that car, baby. Bam. I love it. Pull that trigger. I love this.
All right.
All right. And then I've got one more that I'm going to do. And by God, I'm going to go against the grain because if it had not been for these freaking teasers, I'm going to do a two-team, 4.5 point teaser. Bet online. This is good. Give me the Clippers.
Okay, that'll put you at Pick'em.
Pick'em and Cleveland.
All right, that'll put you at plus 1.5.
Pete, I have never felt better about a two-team teaser. No, I'm not kidding you. I mean that. I'm bouncing back. I'm bouncing back tonight, guys. Do not lose the faith because I'm not.
All right. Well, then why don't you review all your picks so that I can have a minute to maybe think if I want to add something on.
All right, Clippers full game minus 4.5. Team total over 107.5. Cleveland Cavaliers getting it done, guys, on the full game minus 3. Memphis Grizzlies going into Dallas with Chandler Parsons. Full game minus 2.5. Utah Jazz minus 8 on the first half. And the first half team total over 53.5. And then also a two-team 4.5 point teaser. Clippers as a pick'em and Cleveland plus 1.5. And I'd be remiss to say I went 2 head-to-heads with Big Al yesterday. He beat me in both of them. So I got a man up, own it. And next week, Al, I'm coming at you, baby.
Right. Okay, I think I'm just going to stick with what I got.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
All right. Hopefully, and we'll be back. Are you going to take a look
Absolutely.
at these? Oh, my gosh.
Take a look. We're going to get it done.
Mike Brenner's going to look at the Saturday NBA games later on this afternoon.
That's
He's going to give some opinions on some of the early lines that will be out shortly. So tune into that show, Mike Brenner.
That's it. Teammates, thanks for all your support. And don't forget, hashtag AskSBR Odds Couple coming to you, baby. We hope you enjoyed the video. Hey, don't miss out on the best basketball betting content available on YouTube. Click our logo button on the bottom left to subscribe. And as always, guys, give us a like and drop your comments below because we want to hear from you. Visit our website to take advantage of all our free products.